Hey, good morning. Okay. Okay. You were called to take an alcohol and drug test and you failed to go. I'm going to tell you now that if you ever miss again, I will put you in jail. I'm going to revoke your bond and put you in custody. I don't care what your excuse is, but if you ever fail me again, you know what's going to happen. Forewarned is fair warned. I am now sending you for a drug and alcohol test, and I hope that you don't test positive for anything. But if you ever miss again, in straight to jail you will go. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay.
¿Entiendes? Yes.
Are you an immigrant? Are you in this country with or without permission?
With,
I don't know if you do, but if you don't, and you go to jail and immigration puts a detainer on you, it's going to really turn your life upside down. So I would be very, very careful. You better show up next time. Okay, Mr. Opar. So we'll send him now. Hopefully he's clean. If so, we'll just do a normal reset. If it's dirty, then we'll call you and let you know. We'll have to deal with it. Okay. You can go. Get a date with Victoria, just in case, and then he'll have to come back, and then we'll reach out to you and let you know. Do me a favor, will you? Will you leave me your cell phone? Thanks. Do you have a pen?
Mr. Canales, he took the test, I think, came back negative.
He did?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Great. Fantastic.
So is he free to go?
Good job. You sure?
That's what the.
He came back negative? Canales.
Yes.
Wonderful. Come on up. Okay, so we'll give you a normal setting. No lo falles de nuevo. No más. La próxima vez, tú sabes que ya, ¿qué va a pasar?
sí.
Okay, so we'll give you just a normal setting and good luck. Okay? All right. Ciao. Good morning, Mr. Broussard.
Judge, I'm here.
Thanks, Chisholm. So I don't know you. You want me to give you a bond? I don't know. You know, what concerns me, number one, are you a danger to the community? Number two, and most importantly, are you going to go to the jurisdiction you're wanted from? I have a lot of people here that try to sell me the sun, moon, stars, and little ponies and rainbows and gumdrops. But when they get out of the door, they turn into a completely different person. So I don't know you. The only way I get to know you is how you look on paper, because that tells me who you really are. So I don't know if I'm going to set you a bond. I guess it depends on what you're wanted for and your criminal history, because that'll tell us who you are. So what's he wanted for? And
He's wanted for burglary out of Tennessee, along with the other history that you see that are local. But at this time, the state is opposed to him getting a bond. He's also found to be on federal supervision for robbery again, and the end release date is June 20th, 2025.
he's on federal probation too.
For robbery. Well, it was pled down to on charge of interference with commerce by threat or violence, which is a felony. So he's on supervision until 2025, and because the originating charge was robbery, same one in Tennessee as well.
So he picked up another robbery in Tennessee.
I don't know when the warrant for Tennessee was. That was the grand jury.
And then I got to imagine that if he's on federal probation, if he in fact picked up a new case, are the feds not going to revoke him?
Well, it looks to be pretty recent, so it could be that they just haven't done it yet, because it's very, very recent. Sorry, that's the.
Have you run an NCIC to see?
That's what I'm running on. I'm trying to find the original warrant date for the Tennessee one, not the federal one.
And then does he have any prior flight?
October 19th, so it's pretty recent. For bond forfeitures, sorry, Judge, it doesn't show that he does. But the the nature of the fact that he has an indictment out of Tennessee in the middle of his federal supervision for the exact same offense obviously gives me concern for him being released on his own recognizance. The impasse that we're at now is that his original pickup date is being requested by the demanding jurisdiction to extend out to the 12th, November 12th, which is still within the 30 statutory days, but obviously it's outside the window that the court typically gives. It's about an 8-day some odd, give or take extension. But with the nature of the federal supervision along with the state warrant is that we would still be held requesting a no bond. And so I know counsel
Have you
wanted.
reached out to Tennessee to see if they can come pick him up earlier?
Did you?
They said they had other pickup schedule, which is why they have to pick up online.
Got it. So what happens, Mr. Broussard, is that it's very expensive to pick someone up. They spend thousands and thousands typically for like a one-man pickup and transport. It's usually around $3,500, about $5,000. And so what they like to do is to maximize and pick up as many people as they can at any one time, because it's just, it doesn't make sense to pick up one guy, come back the next week, and then come back the next week. So what they try to do is they put everybody and lump them all together at one time so they can pick up everybody and then go, because that's how you maximize and you reduce spending. That's what Tennessee is trying to do here. Now, understand that we give 14 days as a courtesy. Statutorily, they have 30 days to come get you, not 14. Because we have so many people in jail here, we're like packed to the gills, we give 14 days. I don't know if I'm comfortable giving you a bond, being that you're on federal probation for robbery. Now you picked up another robbery. So I don't know how comfortable I am giving you a bond.
So it's a robbery or it's a burglary?
The
Oh,
federal one is a robbery, the state one is a burglary.
that's what I meant. Sorry. The burglary case. Still, they're concerning cases, You're on federal probation. You've got a whole host of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 priors here. And now you picked up another, you're hopscotching with the states with criminality. It scares me because if I give you a bond, something happens out there, that's my name on the bond. I have enough trouble sleeping as it is, So Chisholm, I don't know, man.
Your Honor, I did speak with Mr. Broussard, and he does say that he's going to go out to Tennessee to take care of this warrant. I believe, like he said, it's a burglary, and he at this point he's not even sure of what it is. It looks like something that he just needs to go and take care of. And then of course, if he's on federal probation, he's not going to get very far very quickly.
Right. Can we do this? Because we're still within the time. Do you mind reaching out to the feds? Are they gonna pick them up?
It all makes it all move because.
Right. Can you, at the minimum, see what they're gonna do? If they're gonna,
If they revoke, it's gonna just supersede everything, so.
Of course.
right. So you can maybe set it off a day or two, reach out to the feds, see what they're gonna do.
On the front, I've had difficulty with, I'm happy to reach out. I just would imagine it would take more than a day.
That's fine. If it takes 2 days, 3 days, that's,
Wednesday.
it's okay.
Can we circle back on Monday? Would that be too long?
Friday or Monday?
Monday, would that be okay with the court?
Is Monday okay with you, Chisholm?
I believe, yes, Judge, that'd be fine.
Because reaching out to them isn't the issue. I'm confident I can do that today. It's whether they make the decision to revoke his federal probation, that's gonna take.
And then look, if you can get any news earlier, we can come back earlier as well. Just get in
Yes.
hold of Chisholm, and I'm happy to put him on the docket earlier as well.
She said like,
Sounds good, Judge.
my federal PO said that they wasn't gonna revoke it. The only way they'll revoke it is if Tennessee picks me up.
They're gonna pick you up.
Uh,
They're not gonna let you go. It's a serious case and you're on federal probation. They're not gonna let you go. They've already expressed that they want to come get you. So we'll set it just for a couple days to figure out what the feds are gonna do, and then I'll bring you back and then we'll give you the news.
So I'm saying, instead of bring me back to court, that I ain't know what I'm saying. So I might as well just what?
Your other option is to waive. Has he waived already?
He has,
No.
that was the issue. Well, sorry, he waived
on October 19th.
19th. So that was the issue, is
So
the original end date
You've
was.
waived already. So basically what happens now is we just wait for Tennessee to come get you. right?
So is it another date if they not here?
No. We're keep the same day because I don't want to keep you here any longer than we have to. We want to get you out as quick as possible.
So which
And
is
I kinda-
Monday? Which is Monday on the 4th?
To see whether the feds are going to do something.
I'm saying the actual date the Tennessee had to come pick me up, what, the 4th would be the what, 14th day?
I don't know.
So.
Yeah, it's November 4th, to the best of my knowledge. Mr. Broussard, remember I told you, Harris County's got 30 days to keep you. They are allowed to keep you statutorily for 30 days, but they give 14 days as a courtesy because of the fullness of the jails, right? So the judge can grant an extension to Tennessee to come get you within that 30 days. Okay?
Mhm.
So 30 days would be for you, would be November
Chisholm,
20.
let's do this because I got a line building up. I'll
Okay,
let you
okay.
explain it to him back there, and then I'm happy to set it for whatever day you want.
Okay, Monday is fine unless we get an answer earlier than that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Done.
All right, go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you.
So Kay said she's gonna post that line for 208. She said she'll take care of it today.
Yes, sir.
I see it. That's what I was just pulling it up. All right. Good morning, Mr. Collins.
Morning, sir.
Mr. Collins, you're charged with criminal mischief. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 90 days in jail, credit for the 37 days that you've already done. So it's basically a wash. Understand, I see that you've picked up a felony, so you're not going to be released, but at least you've got one down, just one to go.
Yes, sir.
Is this what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
It also is alleged that in May 22nd of 2019, out of the 180th District Court, you had a prior burglary of a habitation. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Okay, true to the enhancement. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers if you're not a citizen. There are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you cannot change this.
Yes, sir.
This is what you want to do.
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the offense, or guilty or not guilty? I will find you guilty. I'll sentence you to it. Good luck to you, sir.
Is that right?
Hey, Judge, real quick.
Case, before you leave, Jared Brown, I know that case is getting a little old. He's got 4 hours of community service to do for the states.
Is Mr. Brown here?
He is here, Judge.
Come up, Mr. Brown. He has literally had from August to now, all he had to do was a class and community service and to get dismissed. What has he done?
Done the class. There might have been-
You have had from, no, it's not a good morning. They have given you an offer to dismiss this case. It's funny that we literally have to beg people to work for damn dismissals. It's such a shame. You, since August 28th, have had an offer to dismiss this case if you perform how many hours? 4 hours of community service in a class, and you still haven't done the community service. What on earth have you been doing with your life that you can't commit 4 hours?
I wasn't aware of a community service until this weekend. As far as the anger management class, I didn't know about that sooner.
Mr. Slider? Now looks to me like he's throwing you under the bus now.
Judge, I have an open
You
door
know?
policy for all my clients. I'm in the office every night till 9 PM. I tell everyone, don't let 10 days come by unless you at least put some type of contact with me, whether it's on the phone.
You have until Monday. If you haven't completed everything by Monday, you will get an immediate trial setting and I will not accept anything else. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I'm now sending you for a drug test. I want to know what, if anything, is in your system. We'll see. Sit down. You have to beg people to work a damn dismissal. Unacceptable. This is Mr. Otis. Good morning, Mr. Otis.
Good morning, sir.
Mr. Otis, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You've worked out an agreement. They're offering you 30 days in jail with credit for the 20 days that you've done. You got to understand there's a lot riding on this, Mr. Otis. This comes with an affirmative finding of family violence. What that means is that if you ever pick up another case like this, and it could be so much as you take someone's arm and just squeeze ever so tightly to where even just a minimal amount of pain, you're now looking at a third-degree felony up to a minimum of 2 years, up to 10 years in prison. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You can also never own a gun or ammunition as a result of this plea bargain agreement as well. Is this what you want to do?
Yeah, well, it's over.
Have you been to the penitentiary before?
Yes, sir.
How many times have you been to the penitentiary?
A lot.
So you realize that you're a true habitual. Every time you pick up a felony, you're looking at a 25 to life case.
Yes, sir.
You've picked up now less than a gram. I don't know why they've not got you, or maybe they do have you enhanced to at least a third or second degree. No, they've got you to state jail. Yeah. All right. Mr. Otis, how do you plead to the assault of a family member? You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront, cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So once you plead guilty, you can never change this or undo this. It will go on your record. It'll be there forever. All right, sir, how do you plead?
Guilty.
I'll find you guilty, sentence you to the 30, give you acquitted for 20. It's an affirmative finding of family violence. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Abandoned, because then it would make it 90.